Mary. 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 Mary!
What?
You got a system to review.
I don't wanna.
Come on.
I don't wanna.
Stop playing. You gotta do it.
But the princess, she needs my help.
Mary. Okay, think of it as a side quest.
What do I get if I complete this side quest?
You get to continue playing.
Fine. Hello YouTube, Megumi Mary here, and sorry about that intro, just having a little fun. The Nintendo Switch! I got it day one. I really enjoy it. So this is gonna, there's a bunch of people who are already doing videos of the same sort. So I just want to go over the console real quick, what I like about it, what I think needs improvement, whatever. So first, the Joy-Con. They're good. They fit comfortably in my hands. I love the fact that I'm not attached by a controller. It's just so much fun. Just holding them is addicting. So the tablet screen is, it's not big. It's not terribly small either. It's only 720p, but because of the size, it comes across as really beautiful. I'm a strict believer that the smaller the screen, but the higher the resolution, the better the picture you're going to get. To a point, and the 720p resolution on a screen this small, it's perfect. It actually looks better on here than it does on my TV. That being said, frame rates. They drop a bit, specifically in Zelda. I don't know how well it handles with the internet, because all I've really played so far is Bomberman, but it's been lagging a bit, and I don't know if that's because of the console itself, my internet connection, which out in rural Maine can be pretty bad, or just the fact that they're still working on the online service as a whole. So it's just, it's hard to figure out the right combination. So there's that. I love the accessibility of this system. The system as a whole is pretty straightforward. You got the game card here, which normally I don't get game cards. I pull it out, but I still got Zelda running on this. Normally I pull normally I don't buy game cards. I usually do direct downloads, but I didn't really have the money to shell out for a memory card on top of that. There's only 32 gigs, and a portion of that's taken up by the system. Yeah, the operating system. So that's, you have like about 26, 27 gigs when you start out. The speaker's pretty good. I was not expecting the speaker to be as good as it was. Because normally their handheld consoles can be quite quiet at times. But the speaker outputs pretty good audio. The kickstand, well, it feels pretty flimsy. It so far I haven't had a problem with it. USB-C. USB-C connection. I love the fact that Nintendo's no longer using proprietary chargers. And this is what I think about the console as a whole. It seems to be the kind of direction Nintendo's been trying to go into for a while. And that's ease of access. Ease of access. It's literally the best way to describe this. They try to keep a family-friendly platform, which is because they want their games to be accessible. And everything about the Switch screams accessible, from Because the other systems, they weren't accessible. The DS had 2 screens, which means that you had to do completely, you had to work on completely different, gameplay styles just to incorporate 2 screens. Even if you had a map on the bottom one, it'd be hard to port a game over because that requires extra encoding on the developer's front. The Wii had the motion controls, and while they did have other controllers for the Wii, most people didn't have those controllers. All they had was the Wii remote and the nunchuck. So it made sense that not a lot of game developers tried to push for the, the more advanced controller screens like the classic controller. As much as I hate to admit it, because the classic controller was a pretty solid controller. The Wii U, again, second screen, hard for developers when they have to work on stuff for a completely separate screen. Even if something as simple as just having a move list or something, that still requires more effort on part of the developers. So this system, it works so well because you have the tablet, you have a portable system, you have a home system when you dock it. So even then, it's easier access for me, because I love my Wii U, but I don't love the fact that I'm tethered to the TV when I play a game on it. That's what I never really liked about home consoles, being tethered to the TV. I play my DS much more than any other console I ever owned. But the problem with the DS is, as a YouTuber, I won't be able to capture footage on it. I mean, I could go out and buy, a modded 3DS for, God knows how much. It's like $400. I don't have that kind of money. I had to save up for months just to get this. So, and I don't feel like, and I feel like just being able to plug this in to the TV when I need to record or capture something or do a live stream, that works, and everything about the Switch screams ease of access. It's a portable console. It's a home console. You got a button right here on the controller that allows you to take quick snapshots if you need to. The home menu is a very simple interface. Then on top of that, you have the different play styles. You can prop it up, put it in tabletop mode, use each one of the Joy-Cons as half a controller, which I did with my nephews for Bomberman, and it works really well. And then on top of that, you have this dongle right here that you can slide the Joy-Con into to make it like a regular controller. But I'm gonna be completely honest, I haven't even used this yet. And the biggest reason for that is because there's something very freeing about being able to hold these separately, have your arms relaxed. Maybe if you're laying down on your bed, you can just lay down like this and just you can even have your arms crossed, you can use very natural sitting or laying down positions when you play a game. And it's just so comfortable. It's like, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it is. It's so simple, but so revolutionary. Even with the Wii and the nunchucks, you were still tethered by the cord between them. But this just feels so natural. It fits so well, and it's amazing. I haven't played any games that utilize 3D Rumble at all. So there's that. I have played games that require the gyroscope. Specifically, the only game I have that incorporates it, Zelda. And I haven't had to recalibrate it. Well, I recalibrated it once, but I think it was because I've been moving it around a lot, and it just had a trouble with that. And it was literally this morning, so it was the only time I had to recalibrate so far. Which, to recalibrate it, you have to go to the home menu, go into the controller settings, select it on the menu. And there's it helps with aim assist. You use the joystick to kind of aim around, and then you just fine tune with the angle. It's hard to describe. It's something that you gotta play to feel. I really hate using that description, but it's the best one that fits. So, overall, I'd say the console is a solid. I don't want to go too lenient because I am a big Nintendo fangirl, but at the same time, I don't want to be too harsh. So, as objectively as I can, with all the flaws that are with the system right now, that are unpatched, they can fix this stuff, it is possible. I'd say this system has potential to be more, but it's already a good system. So I will give it a score of an 8 out of 10. So maybe if they work on the online features a bit more, maybe if they work on the frame rates, then I can bump that up to a 9, 9.5 to 10. But for now, I'm going to stick with my score of 8 out of 10. Alright, I will be doing a Zelda video in the near future. Just a regular review, not a parody review. I will probably be doing a Zelda parody review all the way in November. Because of a certain themed month that one of my favorite YouTubers put into effect. So, if you're looking for a big comedic parody review for Zelda, I hate to say it, but you're going to have to wait a few months. But the regular review, I will be working on that as soon as I play through the entire story, so this way I can do the review and a spoiler corner for that video. Alright, so that's pretty much all I really have to say on the Switch. It's a good console, just some small flaws that could make it better, but nothing that should hinder someone from getting out and playing one or getting one. So, oh well. How's the video going?